Okay, guys, how we doing? We're going to be doing notes 11-3. Sunshine is just coming in, so hopefully the glare is not too bad. A little chilly for May, but we're ready to go. Faith and belief. Faith is believing what we do not see. The reward of faith is to see what we believe. Okay, so we said we're going to apply faith and belief to ourselves and having confidence in what we're going to do. Okay, so a lot of you right now, obviously, well, for one, faith in that you're going to go back to school. So when we get back there, all right, stay with it, and you're going to see it. We're going to see this thing through. Number two, a lot of you plan on going to college. A lot of you plan on working. A lot of you have goals. Okay, you need the faith and belief to get there. All right, another cool thought I had for today was this concept called ESP, because it's very easy to get down at this time of right now. But you have the courage to change people, okay? And some people in your house might be down, like this is lousy, there's blah, 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 okay? Encourage them. Encourage, support, praise. Everything positive, folks. Keep it going, stay positive. We will get through this. And this notes is gonna be a little bit, you guys are gonna have to believe in me that we can get through it, because it's gonna be a little tough today, right, Sam? Because I'm a little blurry. I know that with the YouTube, so we got to solve that. This is homework, 11-2. This is our answer key. And I'm very proud. That looks pretty neat, doesn't it, Sam?
Yes.
Okay. So the first column, I kind of helped you through it. That's probably the most difficult part. And when we set up tonight's homework, you can get more practice at this. But this interval, what?
Never mind.
What's
I thought
awful?
the glare was pretty bad, but I fixed it.
Okay, should I turn the light off?
Maybe. I know it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Keep going.
So here's your class. Tally, easy. Frequency, all right. All of that should have been easy. If you missed a number or two, no big deal. One thing I want to point out that I didn't talk about, this right here, you should have an equals to sign right there. Okay, so I didn't teach you that, but this sigma sign, remember, means total. Okay, that should be there, and that's something that I want to get you guys used to. Now, the midpoint, these are the correct answers down here. 1509.5 and 2529.5. If you got those answers, phenomenal. It worked it out perfectly. That's what you should get. If you made a mistake, go back and change it. But how do we get this answer? And it's going to be on a quiz coming up. We are adding these two guys together in the class and dividing it by 2. Adding these two guys in class together and dividing by 2. These should be correct. Relative frequency, how many times or what percentage does it happen? So I did the work for you. Go to your frequency column 12, divided by the total, which is 22. Leave it as a decimal. 3 divided by 22. Okay, now the nice part I said, if you get repeats, you don't have to show us the work. Just get it right in there, 0.136. And then clearly if you got 1 out of 22.045, they repeated each other. All right, the last column, remember the word is cumulative. Okay, that's right here. That's how you spell it. I will just write down CF for cumulative frequency or just CUM. And what do? We add 12, obviously nothing to add to. 12 plus 3, going back to the frequency column. If you were taking a test, some people like to cover this all up so you can see exactly where you're going, because we don't want to get confused with the other columns. All right, 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. Plus 3 is 20, plus 1 is 21, plus 1 is 22. These should match. If they don't match, you made a mistake in one of the columns. Okay? So that was our homework from 11-2. That should help you. Any questions, please message me. I had a winner. Gabby Mojica got bonus points because she did look up the poem, The Man in the Mirror. So please do that. You guys can get your bonus points as well. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Now, today, let's be patient. Okay, number 1 in our notes. We're on 11-3 notes. And we're going to be down here today, Sam. And we're worried about the blurriness, so everybody hang in there. So this is frequency distribution. A bar graph is called a frequency histogram. Okay? All right, so you guys learned a long time ago that bar graph. Okay, now we call it a histogram. Okay, this is tough. You're learning this, Sam?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, I'm going to try to move this along pretty good here. The big thing that drives me wild is when students don't use a ruler, okay, for its axes. So make sure you have a ruler and make sure you have arrows on it. With this distance learning, okay, maybe a little bit nicer. I think most of you will probably have a ruler. Now, we take the information, okay, when we construct a histogram for GPS systems. Here's my class, that's the x-axis, my frequency is the y-axis. So this has to be here. You have to label class on the bottom. You have to label frequency on the side. And I'm okay if we just make it freak, but since I'm doing it, I'll go all out. And then GPS, okay, positioning, GPS prices. Okay, that's what we're doing on this one here. So I don't have to write global positionings, blah, blah, blah. All right, now, when we are doing this, we take a look and we count, all right? First things first, does this start with 0? No. So you need to include a break in your graph. So this is all worth points, okay? Now from here, these are the same different distance apart. So I'm going to go every 2 boxes for 59, and I'm writing a little big. You guys can write small, to 114, 115 to 170. Are we running out of time? Okay. And fill in the side here. Over here on the frequency, we're just going to count up by 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we'll continue on the second part of the notes.